Hello and welcome to Leon's Lockpad. We've got a nice Euro today. This was sent to me by pickme1977, absolute awesome guy. Please check our channel if you don't know who he is. This is pinned and made by Big Willy Locksmith, another awesome YouTuber. He makes great challenge locks. He's got some awesome content. He's a funny guy. He really is worth watching, and he does a lot of live stuff recently as well. So, but I'll leave a name in the description at the bottom for Pick Me and Big Willy's Locksmith. Sorry, Big Willy Locksmith. But it's just the first lock I've ever had from Big Willy. Absolute awesome guy, and look at the bitting on that. That's up there with the Pickard bitting. Definitely got some highs and lows. It works a little bit of a hang up, but it does work. But I've seen a lot of Big Willy's locks, and he does make some good stuff inside these. He is thingy, so we'll get this picked. But also, before we start, if you're interested in getting involved with lock picking and you want to find out all about it, please check out www.uklocksport.co.uk, and if you like what you see on my channel and my content, please hit that subscribe button and that bell icon, as I make 2-3 videos per week, from picking locks to lock reviews to challenge locks, all sorts of lock related things. But yeah, let's get on with it. Also, if you go to my About channel, there's a massive list, huge list of lock pickers on there. Please check them out. Absolute awesome guys. You'll learn something from all of them. Right, so hopefully let's get this picked. Right, we're going to use a homemade tension wrench. And seeing as this key has got some really deep highs and lows, I'm going to use a Trackmaster pick, a deep hook. It's another great picker who made this, who sent this to me. Absolute awesome guy. That's Trackmaster 30. And a homemade tension wrench that I made from a hex key or an Allen key. Just ground it down and then plastic dipped it. Now, I pick both ways now. I used to only pick down, because I'm from England and all our locks are oriented this way. But I actually do like picking upside down. But the case with the American locks is the right way, and so it's good now that I can actually pick both ways. So like I say, it's going to be at the bottom of the keyway, and let's see what we have. I have not picked this yet. This is the first time. Now I've got a little turn of the core, but didn't get a click. With the keyway, the way it is, I have to pick on a slight angle to get to the pins. Oh, got another turn of the core then, that was off 2. It's really hard to determine what I'm pushing on. Oh, we got another turn of the core there, just slightly. Got a click off 2. Oh, click off 4, and another slight turn of the core. Oh, I'm going to lose it, I'm going to drop it. I've got to keep hold of it at the back now so I don't drop that. There we go. I nearly lost that. Just lift that up a bit more. Yeah, I couldn't see if that was pin 1. Couldn't feel it properly. grab hold of that. It's in such a weird position. Oh, and there we go, we're open. It was number 1. Awesome. That was really quite, I know I did it fairly quick, but it was actually quite difficult. It was, I'll show you, I can lock it back up now anyway, but if you see the keyway, just at the top there, I had to pick on an angle, so my pick was slightly sideways to get it there. It kept rubbing against the inside of the core, so I think that's why it wasn't giving me any proper feedback. It was not the lock itself, it was just the way I was picking it. Right, let's get everything out that we need. With it being a Euro, we know we always have these clips on. Let's hopefully this one is a good clip. I like it when they're good clips and they just pop off. And there we go, we're off. Let's put the key in. Now, with it being a Euro, they're a lot easier to, I find that Euros are a lot easier to gut than the American locks. Just because I know when I set the pins are now here. So, in theory, I should be able to slide this straight through. I wouldn't need a shim. There we go. It's a 5-pin. Let's see what we have got. Oh, we've got a very, very long serrated key pin. We've got a serrated key pin, and it looks like a T-pin on top. Number 3 is a long key pin with a spool in the middle and then a T-pin on the top. Number 4, it's like I'll have to show you, it's hard to describe that one. And number 5 is long serrated. And let's see what we've got in here. As you can see, we have threading in 1, 2, we've got counter milling in 3, standard 4, and in 5 we have a counter mill. Very nice work. Let's get the tweezers and let's see what he's got on these drivers. Here we go, that ran off. Very, very small driver, serrates in it with a steel pin. Next one is another very, very small serrated driver. And another steel spring. They are definitely not the original drivers, they are too thin to be the original drivers. But I do know that. What have we got in there? Is that 2? Oh, no, it's a spring. We've got a very nice spool. And let's have a look at this spring out. We have another steel spring. Oh, we got a barrel pin. And we got another steel spring. And let's have a look. What's in number? It's in number 5. And we have in number 5. Wow, that's the shortest spool I think I've ever seen. That's cool. Look at that. And there we go. So look, the plugs. Oh no, I don't know. There's my torch, let's have a look. Nope, nothing's going on in there. We are all standard. Let's have a look at these. And what we've got here is, let's see if I can get this to focus. And there we go. We've got a very long keeping with serrates. We've got a serrated keeping with a T-pin type, and we've got a very long keeping with a serrate in the middle, then it's like a spool, and then it's like a T-pin on the end. And then we've got another keeping that has been milled down, and it's got some tiny little serrates on it. Then we've got a really long keeping with some very nice thick serrates, and then a couple of very, very sharp serrates which are going to catch you out on the threading. These two pins are serrated pins. They're very small. Actually, that one's just vanished. Wow. I'll have a look for that one in a minute. Here's another one. These look like I think that's what they are. I think they're American series, American padlock drivers. Oh, there we go. That's where it ran off to. It's a bit sticky. Yeah, them two look like American drivers because they are so thin and small. We've got a commercial spool, and then we've got a barrel pin. Get these in asses and that. Very nice. And then we've got this, which is, I've got to say, one of the smallest spools I've ever seen. And possibly that's out of another padlock. Not quite sure. Hopefully you'll let me know in the comments. And we've got all standard springs. Well, that was a really nice lock to pick. It was a bit awkward with it, with the keyway being the way it was. It wasn't wasn't anything wrong with the lock itself. It's just it made it more tricky, which I suppose is good. But yeah, that was a really interesting pick, and they are really nice pins. Really good work of art on them. Absolutely awesome. Well, thank you, Pick Me, for sending me, and thank you, Big Willy Locksmith, for making the lock and giving me an opportunity to pick one of your locks, my friend. Absolutely fantastic. Well, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, and bye. Don't forget to like.